Hello, we are the Association for Child and Adolescent Mental Health, or ACAMH for short.
I'm Uta Frith. I'm Emeritus Professor of Cognitive Development at University College London, and I have done research in autism since my PhD years, which were 1966 to 68. My supervisors, Beate Hermelin and Neil O'Connor, were true mentors to me, and in fact I was something like a apprentice. I went along with them when they did their experiments. I recorded, I helped, I learned on the job, as it were, because this was a very, very novel way of trying to do very rigorous experiments with these children who most people said are untestable. Of course they are testable if you do it the right way, if you give the tasks that actually appeal to them, that they can do. So this was the skill that I tried to learn, and I felt that this was a wonderful way to get an idea, get a slight glimpse of the mind inside, that you tried to be very receptive for ideas from general experimental psychology, which, by the way, at that time really underwent a revolution, a sort of information revolution. The idea that what actually happens in the mind is that information is being transmitted, and information coming in from the outside is being translated into representations in the mind, and that they will then control actions. These kinds of ideas that we take now for granted and are much more refined than I'm just now saying, were totally novel, but they really, really appealed to me, and I thought we could look at, separately input processing, output processing, and what went on in between the input and the output. This was sort of the model, the black box being this unknown, the mind, what the mind would do in translating information that comes in and that goes out. And that something there was clearly wrong in autism. That's really what I felt was a basis from which you could start and which you could then investigate further.
To be part of the advancement of child and adolescent mental health, visit www.acamh.org.